Dave Daly right here on the Muskegon Channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. Dave Cackley with his big visit out west over the weekend, and
Still
you recovered?
recovering, man. About middle of the afternoon yesterday,
Yeah.
I finally felt normal.
Okay.
It was a great time at the Lumberjacks game
Yeah.
on Saturday. What they've done to LC Walker Arena, it looks great.
You-
And that wasn't just the half a dozen Bud Lights talking. That
Right.
was just even minus that and the hot dogs. It was still a great experience.
Being there for 18 years,
Mhm.
I went into the LC Walker Arena Saturday night with some reservation, to be honest with you. A lot of changes, and people here are not really all that thrilled about things changing. When I came here to be on the radio way back when, I refused to let the guy that they had doing mornings at the time get fired.
Okay.
Right? They were like, well, we're going to get rid of him and put you on in the morning. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, by the way, got a new shirt. What do you think?
Nice.
Body by Goobers.
Very, very
Donuts and cookies and
very
all that good stuff.
classy.
Nice, huh?
If you're, wow. Yeah,
Anyway,
really,
back to the story. So I wouldn't let this guy get canned, and I do mornings. He does afternoons. We bring MRR to life. The rest is history. So even with that, I spent the first year every time I'd pick up the phone. Hi, MRR. Screw you. You're not the boatman. I mean, it was the first year. That's how much they don't like change.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I'm exactly the same way. I mean,
Yeah.
I accidentally bought a pair of skinny jeans for the first time.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, it was an accident, but I do like them now. They're very. Now I wore them at the Lumberjacks game.
Yes, we
on
saw.
Saturday. And
It
yeah,
was
you had
remarkably
some-
uncomfortable.
You had some nice critiques. You want to go ahead and share that with the people?
No, it's okay. We'll just leave what was said between us.
Say what you want to say.
Between
you said.
us and George Lessons, who I think was a little caught off guard by our to the point conversation.
Oh yeah. Well, I enjoyed shooting the T-shirts into the stands. That was fun. And
Yeah, and you're throwing the T-shirts like this was great.
Okay, no, that really,
Dude, just come out.
First of all, they're not wrapped up. Oh, I've got a great arm. Do not question my arm strength. Do not question, dude. I can chuck it, but the problem was they weren't wrapped up.
Yeah, blame it on somebody
I mean?
else. Okay.
No, seriously. So it was just like throwing a regular. They got to be tight wrapped up so you can chuck them. It's.
And I'm going to go back to something we've talked about forever, as long as we've known each other. This is symptomatic of you coming from the size of family that you did, because the second something goes wrong, the first thing out of your mouth is, it wasn't me.
It was not my fault.
Of course, it was not my fault. I didn't do it.
Nothing.
Don't come at me with a Hot Wheels track. That's the only thing I need.
It was a yardstick.
Find somebody else to blame it on and save your ass. That's perfect.
I think she did use the orange Hot Wheels track one time. I can't remember.
Dorothy coming at you with a Marlboro Light and a Hot Wheels track.
And it was Marlboro. Actually, I think she was smoking Marlboro Reds then. But
Ooh, look out.
Yeah. But anyway, anger.
Well, anyway, but back to the arena. Muskegon doesn't like change. I think it was probably 60-40 complaints to people who really dug it. I think people really dug it.
See, I really liked it. I thought it was a really cool setup, and everybody was nice. Everybody who came out to say hi was great. It was a fun time. And all of us from the station who showed up, I had a good time. So,
and you saw my master's level +5 with the crowd.
Yeah, you were on another level. I was thoroughly impressed. And once again, that was not just the 6 Bud Light drafts talking.
Of course not.
Yeah, but I do have to lay off the draft beer. I hadn't had draft beer in a long time because I'm a Scotch man now.
Right.
So, and I didn't have any Scotch before I had the draft beer. So I was those start going down like waters after the third or fourth one. It's just boom, boom, boom.
Right.
So, but hey, I maintained a level of decorum that you would come to expect.
Did you get lost on your way back to the hotel?
No, I did not.
Oh,
I did not.
wow.
It's right up the street. So
good for you.
And you had rackets right there.
Yep.
Had a couple of drinks there. So it was good. It was a good time. Good night.
I'm glad you had a good time. Thank you for coming up.
Enjoyed the Muskegon experience.
Now, if we had free beer up at Lewis's Farms, you might come up, or
look,
is it just the free liquor that draws you anywhere?
No, I'm not. I actually talked to Max about it. Would you be interested in going to see Andy call pig races? And he was not. He did not say no. He didn't give me a hard no. He said, I don't know. He said, maybe. So
give the boys some culture. Bring him up.
Absolutely.
All right. Do some news, would you?
All right, let's get into it. Sears, the once dominant retail chain, some would say the Amazon of its day, is filing for bankruptcy. The 132-year-old company has been struggling for years and is drowning in debt. Company had a $134 million payment due today. Yeah, that wasn't going to happen. They couldn't afford it. At least 142 stores will close at the end of the year. And, once again, it's an Amazon world now. And if you don't, you've got to adjust to that, adapt or die in that business. So what are you going to do? You got to adapt, or you go the way of Sears. I feel bad, but it's
hard to believe. It really is.
Just where we are now. I mean, I still like going to stores and buying stuff.
Yeah.
Because like most people, I hate change. So, but it's just so much easier to go on Amazon and to do that, to go that route. So, once again, got to adjust to the changing times.
Yeah.
What else going on? Former Vice President Joe Biden not ruling out a 2020 run for the White House. A new CNN poll shows the 75-year-old Democrat is the clear front runner in his party. Biden with 33% is well ahead of Democratic Socialist Bernie Sanders at 13%. Kamala Harris and Elizabeth Warren are at 9 and 8. Evidently, Elizabeth Warren, big news. She claims to have proof that she is part Native American.
Oh.
So we'll see if that, gets rid of the Pocahontas comments. But I don't know. Biden's going to be 77 before taking office, but it would be the smart move from a Democrat point of view. You go Biden, you bring in Cory Booker from New Jersey. You're going to take the White House if you do that. Odds are. That's the way you got it. That's the way. I know he's long in the tooth, but he's your best bet right now, especially if you pair him with Cory Booker. So do that, and you can take back the White House. If you don't, you are going to get 8 years of Donald Trump. I'm just going to tell you that right now. If they don't go with a Biden Booker ticket, Trump's in there for 8 years.
We'll see.
That's my fearless prediction right now. You can go the smart route and pick a guy that everybody likes. Everybody likes Joe. Even people on the right will, they'll make fun of him, but they like him. He's a likable dude. He knows the political waters.
Yeah.
You got to go. You just have to do that. You have to make that happen. Once again, that's coming from a Democratic side. Big Reds reigned supreme in the Battle of the Unbeatens last Friday night. Junior Cameron Martinez rushed for 352 yards and 6 touchdowns. Muskegon rolls past Mona Shores 55-35 to go to 8-0. Not really a huge surprise, but the high scoring, a lot of touchdowns. So, and Mona Shores, there's no shame in getting bounced by the best team in the state.
Yeah, state.
No shame in that at all. They're one of the best teams in the country.
I would even dare put Muskegon up against some of those kids from Texas.
Oh, without question.
Oh,
no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. Hey, not to be outdone, the Lumberjacks, we talked a lot about them at the start of the show. 5-4 win over Youngstown. They were down 3-0.
Yeah.
That's 6 straight wins to start the season. That's
not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Not Michigan bad State, at all. Not too, you know what we say out here in the Wild West? Not too shabby.
Oh, good. Wow.
That's a quote. Not too shabby.
Very, very impressive. Good word usage there. You've expanded your vocabulary.
Yes.
I'm quite impressed. Michigan State both pick up big wins before their showdown next Saturday. Michigan, 25-yard touchdown pass from Brian Lewerke to Felton Davis with 25 seconds left. They upset 8th-ranked Penn State in Happy Valley, 21-17. Michigan beat up on Wisconsin. They're reeling right now at the Big House, 38-13. Michigan, latest polls just came out. They moved into the top 10 at number 6. Sparty back into the top 25 after dropping out following their loss to Northwestern. They're at 24, so it's number 6 Michigan at number 24 Michigan State, noon, Spartan Stadium. Going to be a great game. Cannot wait.
It's going to be a bad day.
No.
And you know what the problem is?
D'Antonio's got Harbaugh's number.
You know what the problem is?
What?
I'll tell you what the problem is.
Go ahead.
All the couches have already been burnt in East Lansing, so there's nothing left to do. You might as well just take your lumps, get over the loss, and move on.
There's no loss to get over. Michigan hasn't won a game of this magnitude in years.
Dude,
they haven't.
It's gonna blow up in your face. Remember that? And I want you to think deep here on this one, okay? I want you to really think back. I want you to think movies, okay? Remember that movie called Men at Work?
Yes.
Charlie Sheen, Emilio Estevez. Yes. Remember that scene where those guys walked in and opened up the locker?
Yeah.
And there was an inflatable balloon in there filled with feces, and it blew up all over him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what's going to happen.
Really?
In Lansing.
That's the reference you pulled out.
That's what I pulled out.
To a movie from 1990 that I think only you and I saw. And that's the reference you made.
There's going to be a big exploding bag of poo all over MSU this weekend, and it's going to be at the hand of the Wolverines.
All right.
And you know what I'm going to do? Speaking of that movie, I'm going to stand there golf clapping. We'll have a showing of that movie somewhere. Yeah. People need to see that.
I think they're going to be. I think Harbaugh is going to end up chained to the merry-go-round like the bicycle cop in his underwear. That's
I got news for you.
Two can play this really, really, really stretching the bounds of a useless analogy game.
Yeah.
Wow,
I'm telling you,
we're going to end it on Men at Work from
Men at
1990. Not
have
the
yourself
band.
a great Monday.
Movie.
Have a good Monday, man.